Hello and welcome, my beautiful, beautiful Geminis. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of November the 25th to December the 1st. Keeping in mind that not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single Gemini on the planet, but some of it will, so run with it and throw the rest out into the universe. If you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any personal questions, just click that little button that'll take you to my website where you can see the services that I offer. And actually, the calendar's there. You can book your own appointment. Okay, let's see what we've got. Starting off in the beginning of your reading, you've got leadership. Well, we know you have those capabilities, my beautiful Geminis. You're my Google kings and queens. You're so creative. You're always thinking of new things to do that are going to benefit you and other people. So you could be asked to step up on your soapbox, your podium, on a stage of some sort and teach, preach, and convey some wise information to other people. Some of you might be thinking about going into teaching, becoming a teacher, mentor, life coach, and giving guidance to other people. You have this ability to step up and sit at the head of at the head of the table and in the seat of power. All right, coming in your first row, you've been given the card creation. This is about you, exactly what I was talking about, stepping up, taking leadership role. You can create your own destiny, being industrious, and everything that you do, you should welcome the process of creation. I think some of you are going to save some money and time right now, so that you've got something on reserve. For some reason, I'm seeing you being careful about your money. You might be saving up for something here that you really need, and you're being creative about how you do that. Now, next is the beautiful card of the Chariot. We know you heard me call this Chariot the champion. It's that moment to shine, and this card indicates that you will receive recognition for the amazing things you've been accomplishing, okay? And when you find yourself in the spotlight, remember to embrace that warmth, that leadership that you have. People are going to notice you. But if you feel uncomfortable with the attention, then ask your guides and angels to give you the confidence that you need to step forward, okay? But take yourself to balance. This is a card where, sometimes you do things that you might feel are a risk, but you prepared yourself for them, and that's why you come out the big winner, the champion. You're going to have this ability now to have absolute clarity of a purpose that you want to pursue. This is a well-deserved promotion that some of you might be getting. You might be thinking about traveling, because this is the card of travel. He's on a motorcycle, right? It's a wheeled vehicle. You might be doing some travel for business, but you're going to remain calm throughout all the challenges that you have to face, okay? But this is traveling on many different modes of transportation, but I always say they're wheeled vehicles. Now, maybe not. Now, coming in next, you've got balance, spirituality, and practicality, and this is the full moon in Pisces. So, this is about, and I love how the fish are swimming in two different directions. So this is about taking yourself to balance and center during a situation, or a goal, or a challenge, because you're going to step up and need the biggest amount of confidence that you can dig in your pocket for. So the Queen of Wands, that's who she is. She is the most confident queen out there in the entire deck. She has, worked her butt off to get where she is. And, her counterpart is the king, and he goes bigger, he goes home, and he doesn't let anything distract him. He's like a bull charging through towards something. But she is sitting there in the seat of power. She has that ability now that she knows she can have leadership, and she's got this growth. She's got the hope of success and growth and a harvest coming in. Totally oblivious to the black cat. Okay, and anybody's opinion that might want to throw their 2 cents worth in and say, oh, all those doubters, you've heard me say this before. She just looks at them all, flips them the bird, and says, you know what? Watch me. Coming in the center position, in the challenge position of your reading, you've got a personal issue reaches a resolution. This is a good thing. It's the full moon in Cancer. So, there could have been some sort of a misunderstanding, things taken out of context, a debate, an argument, some sort of banter there, where now it reaches a resolution. So things are going to work out. Okay, it's a personal issue that you might have been dealing with. Maybe you've been challenging yourself about something, and you're going to find a way to make it better. However, some of you might have been subjected to somebody who was not as honest as you thought they were, and this is bothering you, and it may have been bothering some of you a long time. You saw the light, you saw somebody for the true self they were, and it really shocked you. It knocked you back a few steps, but you know what? Now it makes you guarded. Look at him. He's looking over his shoulder. He's moving forward. He's protecting himself. He's like, this isn't going to happen to me again, and you're not coming at me. But beware of the sheep in wolf's clothing. This has made you very guarded, perhaps. You know, you're now not going to allow yourself to get taken in by anybody again. This guy, you know, is a liar, the cheater, the thief, as they call him, and he is deceptive. Not everybody's your best friend, and it's unfortunately sometimes they show us their true colors, but you catch on to that. And it gets resolved. You've made your mind up what you're going to do. Now, coming in with your messages from your guides and spirit, you've got a new romantic cycle begins. And this is a new moon in Libra. So some of you, if you've been looking for love, it's going to find you. You know, not everybody is. You may be already attached, or maybe you're going to see the love in your life get better. Love of friendship, love of what you do, love of a partner. Okay, but this is romantic cycle. Okay, so some of you may be meeting somebody brand new. And romance is in the air. Now, we've got the moon. Some of you might be a little guarded. You know, maybe you've been burnt in the past and you're going to do your research and, you know, find out, you know, from the lessons you've learned in the past to be careful. But this is finding out information in the background or secrets therein that will help guide you and move you forward. Okay, so this is a card that says take a deep breath, center yourself, do your research if you have to, if you want to do some, you know, delve deep and do your research and find out what somebody's like. If you just met somebody new and you want to be sure they're who they say they are, and in the world we live in, sometimes that's a good idea. Okay, my beautiful Geminis, coming in next, you've been given the card Extremes, and this is a card that says you're learning how to handle a crisis with calm and resilience and even resistance. Okay, so not losing your head in the heat of the moment, saying things that later on you can't take back, because you've heard me say this. Words are things we can't take back. So there are better ways to handle a conflict than rage and outrage. So just bite your tongue, you know, walk away. Don't get caught up in other people's drama, okay? There may be someone who seeks to disrupt your business or life in some way. This too shall pass, okay? But some of you might be trying to change things in your own life for the better. Maybe you don't want to be tied down to that type of energy or negative people around you, people that want to bring drama down on your head. This is a card that says you're going to do things healthier, okay? This card says this is a card of addictions, addictive behavior, repeating bad habits, allowing things, negative thoughts, anything that is holding us back from doing our greatest potential. And you're so, so creative, my beautiful Geminis, that I can see you coming to a conclusion here that you're going to let things go that you don't need dragging you down. Now, let's see what we've got here coming in with your clarifiers now. Let's see what we have here coming in. Shuffle these cards again. Spirit and guides. What do you need to see, know, and expect here? Okay. All right. So let's cut the deck. Okay, so coming in with that Chariot, moving ahead with leadership here and being the great creator that you are, oh, look at you got a double message. So again, the Chariot. So you could be traveling for business, you could be planning a trip. Maybe you're going to incorporate work into it, but you're going to succeed. He goes into that arena. You've heard me say this a million times, and he goes after what he wants. He has that ability to come out a champion, right? So this is about absolute clarity of purpose. Okay, you've got a well-deserved promotion coming into you, whether it's at work or you're going to see that your energy around you is going in a good direction, that type of thing. Some of you, again, this is a card of travel. You could be taking many modes of transportation, and maybe it has to do with business, okay? But remain calm during any challenges right now. Coming in next, let's see what we've got here. Let's shuffle these again. All right, and let's cut them again. With that beautiful Queen of Wands, you're stepping up and you're balancing things, and you're being practical now, and you are also feeling emotions more intensified, trusting your intuition more as well. The Queen of Wands, staying focused. You're going to celebrate something here. Maybe it's with, maybe it's with two other women. Maybe there's going to be three of you. Maybe there's going to be more of you. But it's definitely the card of celebration, getting together with community, family, friends, wanting to celebrate a beautiful occasion, and maybe it's a happy moment. Maybe it's the birth of a child, or an engagement, or a homecoming, or a birthday. Anything. Okay, coming in next in the challenge part of your reading here with that personal issue that gets resolved. You've got your cool about you now. You've got the Two of Wands. You're collaborating with somebody. Okay, I think you're getting over this deception. You're getting together with somebody who's very different from you, but you have the same goals and strength about you. You could be meeting somebody who's a totally different ethnicity than you, or somebody who you never thought you would be compatible with. But this could be in business or in love. But I see this as a success coming in. This is duality. Okay, this is looking out towards your horizons for your ship to come in, being hopeful, realizing that, teamwork is dream work, and you're taking a lead here, but you could be creating something here in the form of a team, or collaborating with somebody else here. My beautiful Geminis, you're always, you're really good. You've got great PR and people skills. Coming in with your new romantic cycle and, doing your research here, something's going to change suddenly here. This is the card of the Tower, and the Tower is that card of sudden change, whether you predicted this change or whether all of a sudden you got blindsided and bam, you have to make a decision here. But this is you rebuilding something better and stronger. We never build a house on sand, okay, or a relationship. This could have been something that was on unsteady ground to begin with. Maybe you found something out here, a secret about a person that you had to end. Okay, and you realized that this deception was there, and you decided to leave, and it was that sudden moment that you said, you know what, I'm out of here, and I'm going to make sure that I protect myself and I build a better relationship, a better, stronger foundation. I never look at the Tower as a bad thing. It's always it's that wake-up call that says, okay, now what am I going to do? And then we sit and we think about, we're going to do what we always wanted to do, right? So let's see what we've got here at the end of the reading here with the extremes and the devil. The future energy, you've got the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles isn't a bad card. It's basically about you making a decision here. You could be, having to balance. Maybe you got a lot of balls in the air, a lot of an energy going on, a lot of things you're doing all at once, and it could be a bit overwhelming. So take yourself to balance and center yourself. But this is a good card because you could have two opportunities, two decisions, two choices that you're going to have to make a decision on, and it's not going to be hard because I think you've already made your mind up what you want to do. Well, my beautiful Geminis, this is your general tarot and oracle forecast for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Geminis.